Yeah, good morning to you all. Yeah, this is Group 4, and we're presenting the public sector economics on behalf of Kabarole district. So the presentation will focus on the historical background of the district performance, sources of revenue, challenges to the district, and the future prospects of the district. So in this presentation, we shall ask you to be much more attentive because we shall be accounting for everything that will be going on. If we're talking about high population, what has been the cause of high population? And then what is going to be the impact of this high population in the district and in the country at large? If we're talking about the different economic activities that we are going to be looking at, we shall have to analyze and see what is its impact on the economics of what? Of the district. So this is just briefly the summary that we're going to be talking about. We ask for your attention as the different members will be coming up to present. Thank you.
Good morning, members. This is Kabarole presenting to you the research we made in public sector economics, and we shall start with the historical background of Kabarole district. Kabarole district is one of the districts. It is one of the district part of Toro Kingdom. Kabarole is found in Toro. That is Western Uganda. It is neighboring other districts like Ntoroko, like Chenjejo district, like Ntoroko district, and other districts. It is located in Western Uganda in Rwenzori region. Fort Portal is the main town of the district. And the area is 1,814 kilometers, and it is 700 square miles. And the address to Kabarole district is PO Box 38, then Fort Portal. It is 300 kilometers from the capital through via Mubende. If you want to go to Kabarole, from here, from Kampala, you take the Mubende route. And we said the capital, that's why I used Kampala. And then the source of the information of the historical background of Kabarole, we got it from www.kabarole.go.ug. Then the economic activities done in the district, I will call my colleague to present this. Thank you.
Morning, members. I'm going to take you through the activities done in the district. Here we have subsistence agriculture. This is the growing of crops and rearing of some animals for home consumption. Some of the crops grown are maize, cassava, banana, and then some of the animals reared goats, some of the cattle, and then the others. So we also have fishing. Here we are saying fishing is about 30 of the 52 crater lakes, which is 13%. Yes, fishing is done on some of the crater lakes in the district, and then the fish that is caught there, we have tilapia, mudfish, and some other. Then there is also trade. Of course, trade, there is businesses around in the town. We also have tourism. at 13%. Some of the tourism centers are Mavira Ganyamwezi. Hope you all know that. And I know some of you have been there. So I think I can call a colleague to talk about the population.
Yeah, once again, we shall look at the population of the district. The national census of 1991 put the population at 299,600 people. And later in the year 2002, the population stood at 35,700 people. So we see that census is always carried out on a scale of 10 years. And we see that in on a scale of 10 years, the population had grown by 54,700 people. As you see the numbers here. So in 2012, the population stands at 415,600 people. It too implies that the population grew by 56,200 people. So city population retrieved 21st April 2014. So, someone with the slide. Now we have to account what could have caused this population growth. We looked at better health services, culture, ignorance of the public about family planning methods, and maybe a number of people might have migrated into the district. So here, in the better health services, we see if the district has better health services, this will reduce on the death rates. If someone falls sick and goes to a health center, he'll get better health services. And this will mean that he'll not lose his life and the population will grow high. The culture here, Toro Kingdom, they will now move to increase on the population. They want a kingdom which has very many people. So in this case, culture has also been a reason to why the population is growing. And then ignorance of the public about family planning methods. Kabarole district is an upcountry district, and most of the people there are ignorant about most of these things. So we also said maybe a number of people might have migrated into the district. We very well know that Kasese district and those other districts neighboring the Renzo region have been violently in different instabilities. So most of them, maybe from Congo, from maybe Wundiwuju and other districts, might have migrated into the district. And by the time they carried out the population census, these people are also what? Were also accounted in it. So this is partly about the population of the district.
I'm going to talk about the implications of this population growth in Kabarole. And you know, when there is increased population, the resources are few, and it causes a lot of competition between the people around. So, and then it increases on the taxable base. This is because as the number of people increases, the amount of businesses that will take place, people will develop businesses, others will maybe create schools, so it increases on the taxable base for the government. And then planning for this population may be difficult because as the number of people increases, it becomes very hard to plan for this kind of people, because as the number of people increases, it becomes harder to actually cater for all of them. And then it will become a benefit at the same time because it will increase on the labor force. In case there is anything that is going to take place, there is a big number of people that can actually cater for this, and they can provide these services without them moving outside the district. And then we are going to look at the revenues of this district. These are licenses. This could be like, it could be your license to start a business. So the local government is obviously going to charge these people, and that is how they can actually get some revenue. And then we are going to look at the local hotel tax. That is like common sense, because if there is a hotel, they have to be taxed for it, for the existence of it. And then we look at the donor funds, and then this can be in case tourists are interested, or in case there's something unique about Kabarole. Definitely there are donors that are going to want to take what? They will definitely pick interest and want to invest. And then we look at the central government transfers. This is from the main government itself to Kabarole, so it will definitely increase on the what? On the revenue. Then property tax, that is existence of what is there and what people have, so it has to be taxed. And then we look at the rents. This is also common sense, because the presence, if you have buildings, they're definitely going to be what? To be taxed. And then the market dues, you can see in marketplaces when people have businesses, they are definitely going to be taxed because, it's part of the government. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm going to talk about how the revenue is utilized. The revenues collected at the district are utilized for funding the budget, like the local government budget. They're also used for rehabilitating markets, like making repairs in the markets, the stores, and so on. They're also used for water extension purposes, like in the rural areas. Piped water has been extended to the rural people, building boreholes, and so on. The revenue has also been used for setting more business establishments on behalf of the district. Like the district has set up many businesses to help it raise more resources for funding its activities. The resources are also used like for cleaning the town, like maintaining the hygiene of the town and so on. Then we're going to look at the general performance of in the district next. Under this, the performance will be seen under different departments, i.e. health, education, works, water, and the administration department. I think let me bring my
I'm going to talk about health. The district has like 7 government dispensaries around the town and then also around the district at large. We also have the 9 health sector. The health center at country level. The district, as you know, every district is having like health centers around it, where people can go for treatment and everything to get medicine. Then also, we have 2 health centers, okay, 4 then at the sub-district level. 5 private hospitals, then also the regional referral hospital 1. It has 300 bed capacity. We have Virika Hospital. It has 318 bed capacity. Then Kabarole district has 70 bed capacity. This department is headed by the district health officer. Then hospitals are headed by the in-charge, and their appraisal stands at score 100%, score 8, 70 to 99%. Then also score 4, below 70%, score 0, the financial year 2017-2018. Then also the human resource in the department is skilled at 89.4%. Then the infrastructure in this department is 72.7%. Yeah, let me call this.
Okay, good morning. Number one, I beg your pardon for coming late, but so I'll go straight to the work. Okay, we're going to look at the challenges first with these departments in Kabarole. And the first one is an insufficient human resource. Employees and personnel are lacking in the various departments, and we also have insufficient medical supplies, okay? Yes, we also have infrastructure that is still lacking. Buildings, places of convenience are not to their best, especially when it comes to the medical health centers, okay? So we suggest that more monitoring is needed, especially when it comes to the human resource and the personnel, because Kabarole district is a big district. And so the monitoring, okay, of the various departments pertaining infrastructure, human resource, the problem is that monitoring, okay, is insufficient. And so the commitment of the health workers is still wanting. Once again, the reason why it's still wanting is because we do not have monitoring, okay? Most of these people are, first of all, are very demotivated people, and at the same time, because of their demotivation, their commitment towards work, especially in a sector as sensitive as health, okay, is still working. Sorry, it's still wanting. And so, okay, 43% of the public never visit health centers for treatment, okay? And I think the reason for this is because there is the sensitization and awareness to the importance of health, okay, is not fully done in Kabarole district. So I'm going to allow Kihomuro to take us to the education sector. Thank you very much.
We shall go through this. The district has 127 primary schools. Of these, 113 are UPE schools. 9 are private, 5 community schools. Every community has a school, and it has 31 secondary schools, 14 are government aided, 5 are private, and 5 community schools. The training colleges are 3. We are glad to announce that Kabarole district has now gotten the first ever medical school in the whole of East Africa. It's called Fort Portal International School of Nursing and then Medical Sciences. And then the performance of this sector stands at, in the year 2017, the performance stood at 52%. In 2016, performance was at 62.2%. In 2015, the performance was at 40.4%. In 2014, it stood at 56%. In 2013, the performance was at 49%. The current statistics show that the performance of this sector is at 64% in the financial year 2017-2018. Performance of UPE is at 37.5%. What could be the limitations towards this performance? We say we are getting this performance based on the PLA results that are always released every year. And then we see that the poor attitude of the public towards education might also be the cause of why the performance in the district is not good. Insufficient human resources. The teachers and the other people supposed to work in these schools is totally limited. There is also insufficient space due to limited infrastructure. You'll find that the whole class is having 200 students, and most of them are sitting down, and which really demotivates them. And then absenteeism of both teachers and students. Yeah, students stroke pupils. This is basically about the education sector.
They presented this. They finished presenting this. I'm going to talk about the administration. The district has been ranked the best performing in the year of 2016 and 2017. And in the final year of 2017-2018, in the final year of 2017-2018, it was ranked number 32 in the position. This we mean countrywide. And then the political and technical wings are not well coordinated. Recently, the CEO has been transferred to Tororo. The human resource is insufficient to effectively run the district. This year, we are talking about the performance of the district with other challenges that the district education sector is facing. So we talked about the misunderstanding between the two wings, that is the political and the technical wing. it has brought, when we were presenting the performance, you saw that it was once at 68 and then it declined to 40. So these ones are this one is one of the problem why it declined. So I think what could have caused the poor performance, misunderstandings between the two wings, that is political wing and the technical wing, as how I was telling you. Then insufficient resources to run the activities. You find that the resources, for example, financial resources, are not enough to carry out the activities in the district. Then the next is planning. The planning is somehow poor. We are not going to say that it is poor, but it is somehow poor. What makes the performance poor? Sometimes it can be financial resources, then again, difference in ideologies, then again, it can also be maybe misunderstandings also. When the coordination is not clear, the performance can be poor. And then, due to poor accountability, you find that the funds are released to the people to use them, but again, the funds are misused, and the accountability that is provided is not clear, is poor. So it also leads to poor performance in the district. Then, the evaluation or even maybe those who did the evaluation were biased. So you find that people who want to go to evaluate and monitor the activities of the government are already biased about what is going to be done. So also bias can lead to poor performance in the district. The future position of the district, a district which has its population enjoying services at a limited cost, then unity among the people. When people are united, when people are coordinating, we know that really Kabarole will be at a greater position in future. Then accountability, taking lead in the operations. If we give clear accountabilities in all the activities that we do, we believe that Kabarole district will be at a greater level. Then effective use of resources. The resources that are available, even though they are not enough, but if they're fully utilized, Kabarole district will be on a very good level in future. Let me call my colleague David to come and present this.
Thank you very much. What may enable the district to achieve those dreams? Okay. Just the last slide. What may enable the district to achieve? What may enable the district to achieve those dreams? Okay, a qualified workforce. When we can use the ant, an example of ants, you know, you need enough people. You need a workforce that not only is available, but is effective and efficient when it is pursuing tasks, okay? So I believe that is the first thing that the district may actually use to achieve its dream. Secondly, an integrated workforce. I actually explained it before, so I think I'm not going to go back there. So proper planning, okay? Proper planning, this entails a heavy research, speculations, meetings, and projections where people are actually going to set a blueprint for how they are going to achieve those specific dreams. And last but not least, proper utilization of the available resources, okay? These resources may include their agriculture, you know. And so finally, unity between the technical wing and the political wing. This can be displayed through communication. This can be achieved through sharing of ideas, partnerships. Yes, and I believe that no dream is too big to be achieved, and with the right strategies, I believe Kabarole district will achieve its dreams. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We are done with the first presentation. You've taken 20 minutes, which I was saying, I think even 22 minutes or so. Thank you very much. That's very good. Let's clap for them.